What does PVA stand for?
Performance-based assessment.
No, PVA. PVA. That was close.
I don't know. I'm not that smart.
What does PVA stand for?
Parent-based essentials.
No, V.
Vitalized.
That's a new one.
Parent vitalized association. Are you finished?
What does PVA stand for?
Pretty vacuum astronomy.
What does PVA stand for?
Position, velocity, acceleration.
And what is the derivative?
I don't know. It's like a plant that evolves, it derives from the original plant. That's what it is. Yeah.
What is a derivative? I don't know. Any guesses? Oh, it like divides stuff.
What is a derivative?
Derivative is something in the function you're trying to find. That you're trying to solve for.
Do you know how to find the derivative?
I believe so. Well, you want to isolate the derivative and set it equal to the rest of the equation.
What is a derivative? It's not like a number. I don't know. It's a number.
Okay, what is the derivative?
It's the slope rate of change of two variables in a function.
What is a derivative?
A derivative is a function that allows you to find the slope of another function, basically the slope of a tangent line to that curve at any given point.
Okay, and how do you find it given this equation?
Oh, okay. Well, if you have to find the derivative of a simple polynomial like this, there's a rule called the power rule, which just says that the derivative of that function would be you put the power in front, and then you reduce that power by 1. So the derivative of, I really should say, of that is 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. And then, of course, since there's no variable here, it's to the 0 power, so the constant goes away to 0.
All right, what is the difference between distance and displacement?
Okay, so distance is the amount of space between 2 points, and displacement is, I don't know what that is. Oh my God, what math class are you guys in? Oh my God.
What's the difference between distance and displacement? Distance is the amount traveled. Displacement is how far you went. And I don't know.
What is the difference between distance and displacement?
Distance is like the displacement from the original point, like without caring about the path. Displacement, or the other one, it's like the total path.
What's the difference between distance and displacement?
Okay, so displacement is where you end up compared to your starting point. And distance is how much you traveled compared to overall. So if you're at your starting point and you go forwards 5 miles and you go backwards 2 miles, then your total distance is 7. But your total displacement is only 3 miles because 5 minus 2, you only travel the total. 3.
How do you find velocity when given a particle's position?
With a police officer's speed gun.
Okay, how do you find velocity when given a particle's position? How do you find velocity and acceleration when given a particle's position?
You use the derivative to find the velocity and then the double derivative to find the acceleration.
Okay.
Sally goes on a bike ride after school. Her starting position is x of t equals 3x squared plus 2x plus 7. We have to calculate her velocity and acceleration at t equals 2. So first we're going to take this x of t polynomial to find v of t. And to do that, you take the derivative of x of t. So v of t equals 6x plus 2. At time t equals 2, you plug in 2 for x. V of 2 equals 6 times 2 plus 2, which is 14. Then to find a of t, we take the derivative of the velocity, which is just 6. And at time t equals 2, the acceleration is 6. To see if our speed is increasing or decreasing at time t equals 2, we look back at the numbers we calculated above, 6 and 14. Since both numbers are positive, we say that her speed is increasing at time t equals 2. Mike is walking to the ice cream store. He starts at his friend's house, initial position, x equals 0. The ice cream store is 4 miles away. After getting some ice cream, he walks 2 miles back to his house. What is Mike's distance? So to calculate distance, you're going to draw a line that shows his total distance. So starting at 0 at his friend's house, he walks 4 miles to the ice cream store. But then he walks 2 miles back to his own house. So to find total distance, you add up all these numbers. So it's 4 plus 2 equals 6 miles is his distance traveled. So to find what is Mike's displacement, you're going to subtract 4 and 2. And that's because you're trying to figure out how far away Mike is from his initial position. So 4 minus 2 equals 2 miles, which is his displacement from his initial position at his friend's house.